Oh, I'm sorry, Shrek. Shrek's had a long ride from Wichita.
He's grumpy. Come here, Shrek.
That is a big male. So guys, this is the biggest female blackthroat that I've personally seen. Good girl. Get the dog, get the dog. Good Lord, he's an idiot dog. Guys.
Get him out of the hallway.
Yeah, Kate's gonna kill me. Welcome to Florida. Jerry is now opening the divider. Let's see what happens here. Look at the size of Shreky. It could go really, really bad, really, really good. How cool is it to be right here when these two giant lizards meet? What's going on, everyone? I'm hanging out here. We got Tyler's in town. We're at Jerry's house. We got Lawson hanging out from Birmingham. We got a lot of monitor friends hanging. Big day today for Jerry and Tyler, and actually Lawson too, because they're playing musical lizards. And that sounds weird, bunch of men playing musical lizards, but it's true. They're playing with their actual lizards here. You remember this guy? It's Shrek, all the way from Wichita. So basically what's happening here is you are doing a breeding loan with Jerry.
With Jerry. We're going to put Shrek and Princess together.
Okay.
And see if the magic happens.
Oh my God, this is so cool. I'm going to go ahead and have a unobstructed view of good old Shreky here. This is a beautiful monitor lizard. You guys remember him when we visited Wichita a couple years back in 2020 as we were driving out west. We hung out with Tyler and Shrek and met his whole family, which was so much fun. We became buddies, man. Oh, look at this. This is insane. No way. He is absolutely gorgeous. And it's kind of cool because we met through the internet, and usually that's a recipe for disaster. But this whole crew of dudes actually got together because of Instagram, the channel that we have, and basically got a cool group of guys that love reptiles and are now trying to, you know, increase the genetics here of blackthroats, since Jerry's been having some good luck. And with his female, she's already digging again, to be perfectly honest, to lay more eggs. They wanted to pair Shrek up because you were having trouble, right? Shrek just isn't getting it done with his female.
Well, Fiona has a birth defect, so she has a spinal injury that could complicate and make her egg bound. Okay. So I try not to let them get to that point.
You know, and I have to also say, for those of you who aren't familiar with Tyler and I, Tyler was the dude who reached out to me a few years ago and sent me Lagatha. So it's like great to see. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, Shrek. Shrek's had a long ride from Wichita. I moved a little too quick, and he gave the side of the cage a little bit of a whip. But yeah, I was kind of bummed, obviously, you know, to lose Lagatha like that. But after the necropsy, you know, we talked, and he knew that it was a follicle, you know, abnormality. So at least we know that it wasn't anything I did.
No, absolutely not.
You know, I was bummed.
It happens. Female monitors have a lot of working parts. Yeah. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but you know, we learn from it, and we just grow from it. That's it, man. So I am happy, however, that Tyler made it down here. There's Lobo, by the way. He's being, dude, I gotta tell you guys, watching Lobo play with Petey is probably my favorite thing in the world. He's just such a good dog when he's around another dog, man. Is that normal? Do you guys know? Any dog people know? I think he's just stoked to be around another of his own kind. I do the best I can, but I'm not a wolf. Anyway, check it out, guys. We're gonna get a...
There's squirrels underneath. I know you don't want him to have...
Let's see if he eats. So he was in the hide for a while?
Yeah, he slept in the hide last night. He's been in a car for about 24 hours, so he's...
Let's see if he's interested in eating, man.
He's grumpy. Come here, Shrek.
That is a big male.
As soon as he smells it. Come here. Come on, Shrek.
Oh, there you go, a little taste. That's good news. That is definitely a good sign, guys. If you know, moved an animal, it's a stressful thing. But the fact that Shrek is taking food shows you just how comfortable he is with Tyler and how well Tyler's done raising him up. That even a drive of, what, 1,700 miles
Yeah, about
roundabout.
that.
Yeah. 1,700 miles. I'm pretty good with geography, man. I've been around this. Let's take this guy and get him out there, and then we don't want to stress anyone else out. Now, is this Princess?
Princess.
She's coming out. So this is going to be the female that is going to be paired up, and you can see why they needed Shrek to get paired up with this female. Jerry, man, she is huge. Wow.
Just waking up.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get down here and just see what she does with that. So guys, this is the biggest female monitor I've ever seen. Well, not monitor, but biggest female blackthroat that I've personally seen. And she's going to need a large male that's going to be able to kind of handle her, to be perfectly honest. So that's why they thought, hey, let's get Shrek going. I know that Tyler's been wanting babies out of Shrek for a long time, and for whatever reason, Jerry seems to have the perfect scenario down here in South Florida where these animals are happy. They get a lot of sunlight. We do get a cool snap, some cool days here in the winter, which these monitors tend to take and appreciate. It might trigger them because on the last, over here in the last enclosure, you know, Jane is really cycling pretty intensely, and she's digging actually, which is awesome. So check it out. I mean, that is awesome. Is there going to be a finishing of the meal here, Princess? What do you think? Go for the head. You notice how these guys are very interesting with their food. They're very like tentative, not like, you know, when you see Slinky eat, he just goes right down. These guys are a little bit more relaxed when feeding. Here we go. Good girl. I love it, man. They always do that little head shake. No matter what monitor I see, they're always doing a little bit of a head shake. Oh, there's a crunch. Awesome. There it goes. Wow. Pretty cool, man. So I think now what's next? After you feed them, are you going to go ahead and open up the divider, Jerry? Is that what's the plan?
That's the plan.
Woo.
I'm going to hit her with a good meal. Let her eat 2 squirrels. He's eating a whole chicken.
Awesome. And so the reason he wants to feed them is obviously just make sure they're satiated, so that we don't have hunger as any kind of issue. Not that I think he would view her as food, but sometimes if you don't eat, you get a little hangry, and we want them to be fat and happy.
And she's always been kept with the male, a large male, but not quite as large as Shrek, but she's always been in the same enclosure with the male and no issues. So.
Gotcha. So I guess the big test for this video will be whether or not these guys, you know, the ultimate would be if we saw some kind of breeding. That would be the ultimate for you, Tyler.
Oh yeah.
But hey, I think we'd just be happy with a little cohabitation. Get the dog, get the dog. Good Lord, he's an idiot dog. Oh
Yeah,
my
let's
God.
get him out of the hallway.
Yeah, sorry. Oh my gosh, Lobo almost lost a nose. Oh my God.
Yeah, he had a mouthful, so he was
Oh,
occupied.
thank God.
Shrek was occupied.
Kate's gonna kill me. Whew. Yeah, I don't bring him in the cages for that reason, but I thought maybe in the hallway would be fine.
Head first, turkey.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see some, you know, some tongue flicking, head bobbing, some sniffing.
Yeah.
Some breeding behavior will be a win.
All right, man. Well, you're definitely gonna get them happy. That tail's just a little bit of a pain in the neck.
It's probably her first squirrel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, look, she's like, let me just finish this thing. You look like Davy Crockett. A little bit with that tail.
Is this his first squirrel too?
Probably.
Okay.
Wow.
John's not even touching his. I think
So
he's
cool.
depressed. He's depressed because he got pulled away from Joanne.
John and Joanne, yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, his squirrel's just sitting next to him.
There's a new big man in town.
And I think she's rabid as well.
This is Joanna.
Joanna?
Look at him.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
Joanna. Okay, first one I got.
Shrek is amazing. You gonna give him another chicken?
Oh yeah, he can
Put it away. All right, go on, buddy. Oh, that's got some nice innards for you. Shrek is massive.
No, you don't want it?
No.
Maybe a smaller piece?
Come on, Shrek. I don't know. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. That's the good stuff, buddy. Welcome to Florida. What an awesome animal. Good boy. Oh, yeah. That is so cool. Come on, Shrek. May I see the tongue?
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on, Shrek. Can I feed you, buddy? Come on. That's a boy, yeah. What are you doing? The heck? What? Shrek, come on. Does it not taste good? Look at this guy. What do you guys think? Would you ever want a lizard like this? What do you guys think of black throat monitors? Let me know in the comments below. I think they're awesome. I've fallen in love with them since Jerry and I became buddies. And of course we have those two little guys. I don't think he's gonna eat this last one. Yeah, so we're good. We'll just put that back in here. I'm sure we'll be able to get rid of it somehow. All right, guys, we're gonna chill out. We're gonna let these guys acclimate, and then we're gonna try and introduce them to each other. So we'll see you in a minute.
Oh, he's turning around.
We're gonna steal that squirrel away from Princess. And shout out to the Orange County Engine 61. What's up, Orange County, California? Check it out, guys. These guys are awesome. We love firemen. Listen, I've got a lot of history with Orange County. Hung out in Fountain Valley, HB, Costa Mesa. A lot of BMX happening in that area of the world, and I spent a lot of time out there. For all my friends at Ride of Sheep Hills and all the great firemen out there, wanted to let you guys know. I normally would never wear an XL t-shirt, but because Jerry told me that you guys are fans of reptiles, I wanted to make sure I represented the good work you guys do out there. Thanks for watching the videos. Jerry is now opening the divider. Let's see what happens here. When Shrek met Princess. Hey, that's kind of cool, because I know Fiona was a princess. Now he's got another princess. And yeah, come on, Shrek.
Yeah, we want.
You want, what are you're afraid he's a little like nervous, Tyler? You want to help him
I
out?
want to help him out.
Okay.
You know, we had to talk the birds and the bees. We
All
played
right.
some Marvin Gaye in the car, so, you know, getting them ready.
All right. Well, Marvin Gaye. I'm a Barry White guy myself when it comes to that. But hey, let's do it. Look at the size of Shreky. Okay. This could go one or two, well, three ways. It could go really, really bad, really, really good, or really, really uneventful. Let's hope for really uneventful or really good.
Season.
And I'm actually I'm kind of in here, so if things get crazy, it's possible I'm gonna get a little bit of an ankle bite, but whatever. Look at him.
She looks impressed.
Yeah, that's a big
That's her
lizard.
impressed face.
It is.
It's the same as her every other face.
Yeah. Reptiles don't have muscles in their face. I don't know what the hell Jerry's talking
Look at
about.
the tail.
Let's see. Let's see.
Back up.
Whoa.
Back up and lift the tail.
All right, so we got a little puffing going on, but let's see.
Tongue flicking. Oh,
Wait.
get ready, Shrek. You're about to get whipped.
I don't know. She's turning towards him. Let's see. Guys, how cool is it to be right here when these two giant lizards meet? And you can see, you know, the funny thing is, what's cool about this is he's flicking his tail. He's actually picking up cues that, you know, we couldn't possibly understand. And he's able to discern, obviously, that she's a female, just chemically. And it's really interesting. It makes me wonder what kind of communication are we missing from these animals, you know? How much can they communicate with each other? There is a bit of a curled tail, which we know is a sign of she's concerned.
Investigating that.
That's good, yeah. Wow, she's beautiful though. And it's funny because when what's the other lizard's name that was in here with him?
Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Okay, so Blackbeard is a pretty impressive reptile, but I don't think anybody holds a candle to that lizard, man. That is a big male. Holy smokes.
I mean, John's a big male, and now I'm looking at John.
Yeah, John ain't that big.
John, we need to hit the weights.
Yeah, well, that's what Daddy does. Daddy's always in the gym, as you can see. This dude likes to, you know, push the weight around, get ripped. Oh, look, he's interested in the enclosure. Yeah, well, what did I tell you?
Smelling where she was.
Oh, exactly. What did I tell you? One of three things are going to happen, and it's not over yet. Let's let him get used to this area. Look, he can't. Did he fit inside that thing last night?
Absolutely.
He did.
Perfectly.
He curled right up.
Curled up in there, and there was room for another Shrek in there.
Get out of here. That's awesome. And you know, to be perfectly honest, he'd feel more comfortable if his body can touch the walls of the burrow. That's what they like. They like to feel secure. So it's better to have your hide be a little bit snug. And that certainly is that. And look, she's not protesting too much. So that's cool, man. So this is pretty exciting stuff, right? I mean, if you love reptiles and you love big lizards, this is an exciting situation to be in. I know that these guys all are excited about what they have going on with these blackthroats. Let's hope that as Shrek hangs out here for the next 3 months, that there are some really good instances where he's going to be able to breed with Princess. We could get some babies of Shrek, which I know that Tyler, you're going to be stoked to have a baby. So cool. Those genetics out there in the world is very important. Who else wants a giant black throat monitor? Let me know in the comments below. Would you guys be interested in getting one of them? Keep your fingers crossed, because Shrek right now, he's not too interested in this lovely, sexy lady right there. So we'll have to keep things, you're gonna have to be watching on my Instagram page, on Jerry's. Well, Jerry, you don't even have an Instagram.
I have Instagram.
Do you have Instagram? Wow.
Yeah.
What is it?
The One Wolf.
The One Wolf. There you go. All right, check them out on Instagram to see how these guys are going. And of course, we'll be sending photos to Tyler's Inquisitive Raptors on Instagram. And hey, Lawson, what's your Instagram? You do a lot of herping, right?
Yeah, Herping Hopper Boys.
There you go. So he's a family man. He's got some great kids that get out there in the woods with him. If you want to be inspired, if you're a dad, a new father, and want to be inspired, get out there in the woods with your kids, boys or girls, get them out there into nature looking for reptiles. It's awesome, so follow them as well. All right, everyone, we're gonna let them do their thing. It looks like Shrek is more interested in her apartment rather than her. So I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm sure things are gonna get interesting here in the next few hours. And of course, we'll let you guys know in an update what's gonna happen. So talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and be good to animals. I'll talk to you guys soon. Come on, Shrek.
Who knows? Like you said, they may have a hidden language. Maybe she gave him a silent honey-do list of things to do in the house. So he had to go do his chore list.
Knocked it out, and now here he comes.
You do your chores, then we can talk.